Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by tall mountains, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Marco. Marco was restless. His mind was always crowded with thoughts. All day long, worries came and went like storm clouds. He felt regret about his past, fear about his future, and he could never find peace. He couldn't sleep well, he forgot how to smile, and even in moments of silence, his thoughts kept chasing him. One day, Marco heard a story about a distant mountain village where a wise old man lived. Long ago, this man had been a famous psychologist in the city. He had helped many people find peace of mind. But now, in his old age, he had left behind the noisy city life and moved to a quiet village close to nature. People said he sometimes gave guidance to visitors who came seeking wisdom. Marco felt hopeful. Maybe this wise man can help me too, he thought. So, he packed his things and began the long journey into the mountains. Days later, tired but determined, Marco finally arrived at the peaceful little village. He saw a small house covered with vines and greenery. On the porch sat the old man, his eyes gently closed, his face calm like still water. Marco stepped closer and said softly, "Grandfather, my mind is restless. I cannot stop thinking. My heart longs for peace. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and gave Marco a kind smile. "So, you are searching for peace?" he asked. Marco nodded. "Then come with me," said the old man. He led Marco to the yard and filled a glass with water, right to the brim. The water was so full that even a single shake would make it spill. Carefully, he placed the glass in Marco's hands. "Now," he said, "walk from here to the edge of the village and come back. But remember, do not spill even one drop of water." Marco was surprised, but he agreed. He held the glass tightly and began walking. The road was busy, villagers moving about, children laughing and playing, dogs barking, shopkeepers calling out to customers. But Marco's eyes never left the glass. Step by step, he walked slowly, carefully, until at last he returned to the old man with not a single drop spilled. "Grandfather," Marco said proudly, "I did it. I didn't spill even one drop." The old man smiled gently. "Good. But tell me, did you see the children playing by the roadside? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Marco looked puzzled. "No. I didn't notice anything. I was only focused on the glass." The old man's smile deepened. "And that, my son, is the secret. When your mind stays fully in the present moment, there is no room for regret, no room for fear, no space for restless thoughts. You were not lost in the past, you were not worried about the future. You were only here, now, with the water in your hand." In that moment, Marco understood. Peace was not something to search for outside. It was already inside him, waiting, whenever he chose to live in the present. He bowed respectfully and whispered, "Now I understand, grandfather. If I want peace, I must keep my mind in this moment. That is when true calm appears." The sun began to set, its golden light spreading across the hills. Birds flew back to their nests. And as Marco walked away, he was no longer the same restless young man who had arrived. His journey had given him something priceless, a quiet mind, and a peaceful heart. Sparkles, if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and share it. And remember to subscribe to The Wisdom Tales for more inspiring stories that bring peace, hope, and wisdom into your life. Until next time, stay calm, stay peaceful. Herb.